Hey Blake, this is Kevin.
And this is Noah, and this is going to be the upgrade or final app upgrades video for the progress. So what I did was I created a timer and level component to the game, as well as a stats screen. So if Kevin, you could navigate, press play. Um, as you can see in the top left, there's a level, so level one, and then on the top right is a countdown. So once that countdown reaches zero, the level increases, and the level increases every 10 seconds. And our goal with this is that every 10 seconds, when you hit a new level, the floor or like the objects moving in is going to go faster and faster as you progress. And then if you go ahead and restart the app and go to the stats screen, you will see the highest level that you reached. Um, and yeah, the highest level achieved is 4. Um, and then if you go into the code really quickly here, I'm not gonna go into details too much, but I just created like I think 4 different functions, 2 for async for uploading to async, and then going so uploading async and then pulling from async storage. And I displayed those values, and then I have a repeat timer function and a level count function, and I'm basically calling those functions in componented mounts. And then if you can see, I have a this dot interval equals set interval. That basically every 10 seconds, that function is being called again. So that time is being reset. Same with the level count. Every 10 seconds, level count is being called, and then it's increasing by 1. So then now Kevin's going to explain the other upgrades.
So the other upgrade was the moving floor. So when we play it, you can see that the floor is actually moving in the animation that transitions it. To do this, I had to start a physics engine called Matter.js. What happens is that I now store these values inside something called set world, where the engine is created, and I implement the penguin, and I'm using 2 floors, and I add into the world, and then I have the world be rendered. These rendered are now passed into entity, unlike our previous method where each individual item was sent. This is now sent to entity, and for the moving portion of it, now that each entity is actually added into it too, so to make the animation look smoother, I first, this part says that it will transition the floor to two values every time. And once the item, so right here, once the floor reaches -1 or it reaches off the screen, I re-render it into a position right before the screen so it looks like it's cohesive. Yeah, so those are our 2 upgrades.